Hello again, everyone. We are Gaming by Gaslight, and welcome back to another episode. Oh dear, another episode of. My brain just melted for a second there. Another episode of Stellaris in our Sulivan Stellar Parliament playthrough. When we last left off, all kinds of interesting things have been happening. We found the tomb of some precursors that presumably the same ones tied to our own homeworld. We lost a guy, man guy, whoever, someone. Let's see here. Like that. So you know what? I'm going to not click on you just yet. What I am going to do is have a peek at our various technology people. And... well, you're level 4. Surely it wouldn't be faster to put this Spark of Genius person in. Why does that close? I would like to be able to see. So it's 26 months here. Or... why does it do that? Why can't it... Alright, so I shave off a mere 2 months. But on the other hand, I do level... I mean, this guy's going to be faster in the long run. So my thought process, of course, is... you know, put this newer person down. Get you back to auto-exploring, because you can't auto-explore anymore. Admiral is leveled up. We lost no ships to the asteroid. Hostile fleet. Oh, yeah, that was the asteroid. Our first interstellar combat. The asteroid that was approaching the Veil on a collision course has been destroyed. With their doom averted, our jubilant citizens on the planet have taken to the streets in celebration. A scan of the remaining fragments has also revealed that the asteroid consisted largely of valuable minerals. We have collected what we could. Jolly good. Sulivan, we have received word of our downed supply ship's cargo. We would like to extend our gratitude to you for taking the time to recover it, without the need for Kenjodan intervention. Oh, we just straight up get 100 influence, and we get 1 favor.
Construction completed.
Can that favor be for you to give me
concluded.
some of your planets? Probably not. That would be kind of funny if it worked that way.
Construction completed.
But I know it does not. So instead, we will... yeah. Let's expand here, and like I said, let's try and tap this... yeah, those don't appear to connect. If we can hit this, then we'll be locking anyone who might be up here.
Research concluded.
So, that could be useful for us. Let's see. I mean, I do feel like we're still slowly gearing up for war. So we will keep up with that. Really need to work on getting that science up there, though, don't I? Oh, and probably... There's a lot we have to do, basically. We'll get there.
System survey concluded.
Research. Consistent sensor readings. Interesting. Alright, that's still gonna take a while. Oh boy. Man, people are slow, aren't they? Alright, what do we got here? While clearing away rubble and rocks, a peculiar discovery was made. An alien tool that most closely resembled a common pickaxe was found crushed between craggy rocks. The mining technology retained by previous diggers was on par with that type of equipment. The previous digging of the shaft, a shaft hundreds of meters deep, shows a remarkable commitment. What is it in the depth that is worthy of such excursion? That is, indeed, very curious, isn't it? And where is this again? This is... yeah, over here. Oh, also,
System survey concluded.
I had things mistaken. The memoriam thing was over here, I think. Okay, more education, and also faster leveling. It's always good. 75 months. And what is your story over here? The Last Bastion. There was no need for shovels or drilling lasers this time around. Monarch Terrace and the archaeology team simply walked into the alien ruin. The site is very old, more than 1,000 years, but fairly well kept. It appears to be some kind of staging area, built for a specific purpose. There are several laboratories and large storage hangars. The team have found a digital archive server. It is offline, but appears fairly intact. Hopefully, it will fill in the blanks regarding our lost benefactors. Well, keep on digging, lads. Stories continue. I really need to get over here. Okay, let's see here. So, I have a 50% chance to make this into a more interesting planet, or I just get +4 physics. Where is this? I mean, it's quite a ways away. So, whatever I end up doing won't have much impact on me in the immediate term. Alright, indeed in flux, driven by what Science Officer Ilmus Toros assures us, the tectonic process is fascinating as it is esoteric. What is of more interest to the Sulivan is that we may be able to strategically halt the planet's ceaseless chaotic self-transformation. Short, a near-instant stabilization of the planet into something slightly, if not entirely, more habitable is theoretically possible. Toros estimates that an additional 200 energy credits will be needed to power a thorough mapping of planetary activity and determine the validity of what the science officer has termed a surgical terraforming strike. Actual terraforming lies beyond our grasp at present, but this is an exciting opportunity. I mean, would it be a terraforming It doesn't say it would be a terraforming candidate if I did this, so... I wonder, though, if I encountered this with terraforming technology... Which I was almost sure I had researched at some point, hadn't I? I don't think I have any planets in my control that I can test this on. Yeah, okay, never mind. I think the option came up, but I skipped it. That must be what happened. I mean, a 50% shot at victory sounds pretty cool. Let's see. Okay, indeed can be terraformed. A narrow window of opportunity is expected to open shortly as the planet enters a particularly unstable phase of its cycle, lasting only a couple of short months. Miniaturized explosive charges delivered to the planet's crust and strategic irradiation of the atmosphere during this time will halt Rothier B2's tumultuous changes and stabilize it in a form somewhat more suitable for sustaining life.
Situation log has been updated.
Alright, let's make it happen. Make it so, number one.
Construction completed.
We can now use the Oh, they've established a branch office. Oh, here we are, corporate. So what does this do exactly? Also, how did they do this when we have closed borders? Oh, and this is actually almost done, just in every 2 years. I'm pretty sure I have no ability to do anything about this. Okay. Now, if I recall, Humiliate gives us a bunch of influence, so that's useful. If we expel them, the branch office expropriate their properties. So does it make sense to let them build that up and then break it down? I mean, they are a criminal enterprise.
A special project has concluded.
Oh, nice, and it was successful. Is proud to report can now be reclassified as an arid world. Alright, I mean, doesn't really help us that much, but hey, we've given a possible new home to somebody. Maybe. Alright, let's build over here. You build a mining station. I mean, maybe I don't need to rush these mining stations, but, you know. Truth be told, I don't entirely understand what that means for me. It's tempting. Whoop. But yeah, more research labs. We need more science, danggummit. Oh. Where am I producing Unity? Ah, here we are. Of course. Alrighty-o then. Moving along. I really do need to buff that science, though. Ah, but we'll get there eventually. I mean, I suppose if we get the technology to uplift
Anomalous
people,
readings registered.
that could help in some ways. Unusual, almost hypnotic about the soft undulations of the sea covering Nagiro 2, motions matching no known projections for its tidal behavior. Alright. Cool. They're expanding more.
A new world of opportunities awaits. Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Huzzah. Alright, so now we've got destroyers. Emphatic crystals, useful. I mean, this is a rare technology, so we might not see it again for a while. That doesn't necessarily mean that's the best choice we could have taken, but feels right. Alright, the science team managed to get the alien digital archives up and running. They exclusively contained arbitrary logs, which required some liberal interpretation. The phrase Mind Wipe Initiative occurs frequently throughout the logs, and it appears to have been the specific focus of research at this location. Apparently, the benefactors developed the technology by which they could manipulate the effectiveness of mental faculties, but how or for what purpose remains unknown. Alright, the story is starting to come together for me. Clearly, what is happening here is they wiped our minds. I mean, whether we were sentient at the time, or whether we were like a developed primitive culture like these guys or not, you know, who knows, but clearly it was to stop the Reapers from getting us, because these relentless folk apparently only go after, you know, advanced life. But by reducing us down to a primitive
System
state,
survey concluded.
they were able to protect us. I guess that's a nice
Construction completed.
a nice thing they did. Oh, look at all that research. That's gonna be some sexy, sexy research right there. Then we'll go build a station over here. Okay, an unknown contact. Let's see. The Jal-Oles crew
Anomalous readings registered.
have returned from their research mission visibly shaken. They provide vague, often conflicting reports of what they encountered on Nagiro 2. Though in one matter, they are all united. The still-flowing sea that wraps pole to pole around the planet is somehow alive. Intriguing. Though it bears no organs or corporeality we can identify, planetary ocean seems to communicate with frequencies that affect brain activity of the recipient. It is able to induce thoughts, images, emotions, and what is more, affects each individual differently. It is entirely unknown what effects prolonged contact with this sea might have, or how safe such an endeavor would be. Science Officer Ilmas Toros requests that a planetary decision to study this strange sea be enacted. Then we shall consider it.
Situation log has been updated.
Will it make us psychic? That's all I care about. I still haven't gone around to either of these, but it's because it takes so long. Alright, let's research anomalies, survey system, get back to work. But if I'm understanding correctly, I have to actually colonize this planet. It's a pretty big planet, too. So I'm gonna have to, like, beeline down here if I really want it. Well, actually, I guess beeline to here, and then we can worry about... Well, then again, I guess if I get all the way here before someone else shows up, then I might as well just go for the planet and worry about this later. Ooh, another special project. The latest sensory readings from Nigiro showed the star pulsating regularly, but when the crew on the Jao Olesk arrived, the Jao Olesk at this point feels... Maybe it's just because for whatever reason that name is sticking in my head more than... Yeah, it's basically like the Enterprise of my empire. They just find all the cool stuff. Anyways, arrived on site, there's no evidence to support this data. While most of the crew are in agreement that the anomaly was caused by a sensory malfunction, Toros discredits this theory. Toros claims to have discovered similar pulsating energy emission patterns elsewhere, and now fears that something strange is happening to the galaxy's stars. They have charted the course to the nearest affected star.
Situation log has been updated.
Okay. Oh, and there's also story stuff. Okay. Okay, so we gotta make our way over there. Well, track it on the map. Oh boy, so much stuff we have to... Oh, and we're also slowly running out of food now. Let's see, the archaeological dig stopped as it encountered the remains of some long-dead diggers. An eerie sense of foreboding overcame the excavation team as they examined the remains. Multiple small indications leading up to a shocking, inescapable revelation. It was them. Impossible, but unmistakable. The ancient remains of the previous diggers were that of the current excavation crew, crushed eons ago underneath tons of rock and earth. Moments after having sent this final message up to the science ship in orbit around Karasta Free, wild tremors shook the ground and collapsed the shaft. The excavation team was crushed beneath the rubble. Once more. Boom. Mind blown. And also, Voltaras has the traumatized trait. Existential crisis intensifies. Oh boy. Is that it? There gonna be another follow-up? No? Now there's all these but you're traumatized. What does this do to you exactly? Lowers research, well, the speed of everything. But it especially lowers the speed of excavation. So with that in mind, I'm gonna send you to go survey all of this. See what's happening down here.
Construction completed.
Alright. Oh, right, that means I should probably actually do something about that. Binding station, and then outpost. I think I might rush up to here, but then I really should turn around and start expanding down here.
System survey concluded.
They just keep claiming my systems. Desolate. Scanners have picked up an encrypted signal. Interesting. I mean, you know what? Might as well. If you guys want to put claims on me, I'll do it back. Yeah, get some claims. Get some claims. Get some claims. Kind of wonder what will happen exactly if I break them. Probably here as well, because, you know, it does look like this spreads out. I mean, if I box them off... Alright, if I turn this one off, can I afford you? I can. Is it worth it to do this, though? You know what? Not yet. Let's sit on it. Though, if I can get these guys to form some kind of alliance with me... Or actually, hang on. If I declare war, they have no interest in joining. Okay. That is acceptable. What can I do if there are favors? I wonder. Also, any chance of forming a federation? Okay, inward perfection, so they have little interest in us. And, yeah. No interest. Okay. Oh, you actually can't have rivals with this. Never played an Inward Perfection Empire, so...
System survey concluded.
Alright. I guess that means that we're always... Actually, I would have preferred if you went this way first. So you know what, let's, just to kind of force the issue. Or something, and I've got you eventually going to be doing something.
Knowledge is the key to the universe.
Okay, what do we got here? Love's labor lost. Having decrypted the signal, Ilma's Cap was astonished to discover it was broadcasting in an archaic form of one of the main Sulivan languages. Speaking in these, thous, and whenceforths, it appears to be reciting one of the lost works of Vimas Nek, a renowned Sulivan playwright who lived some 600 years ago. It appears that the broadcasting device, a simple satellite dish protected by a small shelter, is the only non-natural structure on the moon. There is no hint as to who left it there or why, but going by the wear and tear on evidence, it must have been there since shortly after the play was first written. Long before Sulivan learned the secret of space travel, we can only assume it was left there by ancient visitors to Kazan, who took a liking to the play and decided to play our species a strange and unexpected tribute. Alright, so we can either disseminate across the nation for a bunch of influence, or unity rather, or it gives us 60 months of xenophile ethics, attraction, and happiness. Well, I mean, let me look at this, because I kind of forget the effects of happiness. Wait. Where is happiness? That's a... Oh, geez, where's all this crime? Oh, from the Criminal Syndicate Branch Office, of course. Oh, geez. That's a lot of crime. I have to do something about that. Also, which one of these is the Sulivan with... This is the Sulivan with no brain slugs. There's gotta be a way to give everyone the brain slug. Oh, wait, I think... Actually, no. I'm not entirely sure where I see happiness nowadays. I used to know where to find it. I can see it right there. Really not in the... Pop approval, Empire, slug phobia. Well, I feel kind of silly for being unable to find this, but, you know, it is what it is. Oh, have I not designed robots yet? Maybe I have to... Didn't we research robots? Pretty sure we did. Yeah. Oh, but I need the robot assembly plans before I can build them. Alright, that makes sense. I mean... This'll get us to the next bonus faster, which I'm pretty sure at this point is just this one. Yeah, because it's the only one that's grayed out still. Which would let us get more stuff. But I wouldn't mind having more xenophile pops. I mean, how's that going to affect our factions? I mean, they're already the biggest group here. Also, what's going on here? Enclaves, recent enlightenment, federated, new contact. Okay, so, you know, we've still got some reach here. Well, I'm just gonna go with the Unity. I think I spent way too much time pondering over that. And I'm still not really sure which one would have been, like, the most ideal solution. Actually, you know what? I like you, but I'm gonna... We've already got a lot of anomaly discover chance, but, right. Gotta remember to swap these out, I think. And I forgot to assign our new technology, so let's see, what do we want? We could have more research station output. More fusion reactors, disruptors for more explodey goodness. Which does have a lot of shield and armor penetration. Which is good. More command limit. Not bad. Planetary capital in the Hall of Judgment. It also lets us unlock more stuff. Alright, I'll take this, I think. Not that we're anywhere close to upgrading to bigger ships or bigger government-y things. But, you know, could happen at some point. Also, what do we got going on over here? You have one unemployed person. Still enough housing. Food is actually kind of okay. Wouldn't mind putting out a agricultural district there. Isolated Valley, what does that do? Gives us an alien zoo. Ooh, that's cool. Okay. So many choices. I think I might leave this for a moment. That's still colonizing. Alright, well, stuff to do. In any case, that's going to do it for this episode, so until the next time, as always, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button, or maybe leave me a comment down below, let me know what you're thinking, and I will see all you in the next video.